Many of you have probably heard of the Persona franchise, with Persona 5 being one of the biggest JRPGs around. I know personally, I've loved Persona since Persona 3, and now, from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5, we have this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, which is a new JRPG that looks really, really interesting, that kind of takes the Persona style and twists it into this fantasy world. It it takes the Persona turn-based battle system and throws you into this whole new fantasy universe where you're experiencing a world unlike any other Persona game, and I just think it looks really, really interesting. Typically, Persona has you playing as a high schooler going through the many struggles of life as you face the many hardships people and teenagers continue to struggle with as they grow up. Well, Metaphor ReFantazio throws you into a world that thinks our current society is a perfect utopia, which is kind of the complete opposite of what Persona has. You have to think how many issues this society is facing to think that our current world, or I don't know exactly if it's our current world, but the world within this book that our MC has is much, much better than the world they're currently in. You have to imagine just how many problems they must be facing.
僕を覚えてるか。
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。
陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。果たして誰が次の。
What I understood from the trailers is that essentially the previous king of this land was killed, and now there's a tournament of sorts for the throne. And you have all these different people, all these different races of people competing with each other to become the ruler of this land. And among this, our MC is one of the only humans present. To all these other people, our MC kind of looks like this extinct, almost exotic creature in this world. So it's kind of amazing that amongst being like isolated from all these other races, our MC is trying to be the king. He's the only like different person there. And based on the trailers, I don't know if what we used to battle are personas or something similar to personas, but it definitely looks like we summoned something to fight, and it gave me the same Persona vibe, the same like battle vibe that I get from Persona.
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空の
まさか人間？
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。
どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
また会ったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる番よ。
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
The fool of a king is dead.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
The fortress at the border was razed by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your king's weakness. Who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength.
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
So based on the ending of this first trailer and the start of the second trailer, the book seems to be a key aspect of the story. Basically, it says that there's no conflict and all people are equal. That's like the key idea of like a fantasy world, a utopia. But I don't know if that's talking about the current world our main character's in, or if it's drawing a parallel to this perfect world talked within the book, or if it's talking about like a future world, aka like the real world. But I do see that the main character is trying to become king and essentially make this world into that perfect utopia. Oh yeah, I wanted to point out this one thing. This one dude, this dude in the trailer, he seems really suspicious because they make him look out to be like he's the one who killed the king, and now he wants to take the throne for himself, and the MC will have to compete with this dude and all the several other people he meets along the way to claim the throne for himself. But like, I don't really know. I do know that our MC wants to make this land into that utopia where everyone's equal and there's no war or conflict. And I don't know if this person shares that goal or if they have their own like selfish wants for this world. So that's something I want to find out playing this game.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne!
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us!
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot in his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. You're no ray of hope.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
But yeah, that was really all I could piece together from the story portions of the trailers. The MC, he does seem to be kind of like a Persona MC, where he's trying to unite everyone to fight this singular goal. We don't know what exactly, or well, we kind of know what that goal is, but we don't know who's going to stop him along the way to the goal. But yeah, I'm really, really hyped for this game. The art style looks immaculate. Like, I really enjoy the Persona art style a lot, and this takes that and adds like a medieval, almost rustic look to it. And not only that, but the voice acting and the music also sound really, really good. So I'm definitely looking forward to this game. But I hope y'all are as hyped as I am for this game, because I know the studio for this has been cooking this up for a while. I know a while back they announced that they were working on a project, and I'm guessing Metaphor ReFantazio is that project. So I'm hoping that when it drops, it holds up to that hype. Maybe even like shatters our expectations for this game. But yeah, if you're new here, drop a like, drop a sub. I'll probably make another update on this game if more info drops. But it's looking to be a really solid fantasy game for next year. With that, see ya.